Peace, love, and light, family. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are. I hope that you are living in your greatest purpose. Let's get into your messages at this time. Okay, so this message is for Scorpio. Okay, this is for Scorpio. I'm hearing don't hesitate. Don't hesitate, okay, Scorpios? That may mean that there's something that you need to do. Spirit is saying you've got everything you need, all the tools that you need to get what you need to get done. I'm hearing don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. You're going to have what you need, and you have what you need to do something. There may be something that you're working on. Spirit is saying don't hesitate. What message do you have? There's also something about the ethers. Something about the ethers. Okay, yeah, definitely giving ether energy, ether aura. The Hermit may be you having been to this place, having been to a place that vibrates with ether energy. Perhaps when you went soul searching, there were some things that you uncovered. Many of you, there was a period of time where you were in hermit mode, where you went within, you were searching for something, you were looking for something having to do with your healing, something having to do with you being divinely guided by your spiritual team. You began trusting your spiritual team, your spirit guides, your ancestors to lead you and guide you. Okay, what I'm hearing is that you've been to this like surreal place. You've been to a place that resembles the ethers. Like, look at the Hermit card. Like, this Hermit card almost looks surreal. It almost looks surreal, and if you look closely, it almost looks like a child. Okay, it almost looks like a child that is showing up here. So this place that you've been to resembles the ethers, or perhaps it was like you went somewhere. This is reflective of some astral travel, perhaps somewhere that you went during a period of time where you were soul searching. And this individual almost looks childlike, which is reflective of a time where you may have felt that you were building spiritual maturity. Okay, you are building spiritual maturity. Perhaps you may have felt that there's somewhere that you were trying to get spiritually, and I'm hearing that a path was created for you. A path was created for you to find, your connection to the divine. And most importantly, there's somewhere that you went, somewhere that you traveled to. It could have been some astral travel. In any case, I'm hearing something about the ether somewhere, some visit that you took, astral travel, something, that involves a connection to the light, a travel that involves you uncovering the light within, uncovering that you are a starseed, uncovering how to be led by the divine. There's some aspect of this visit that you took. There's something significant about it. There's something significant about it in relation to that time in itself. And I'm also hearing that there's something significant about that travel as it relates to something that is coming. Okay, something that you are moving towards. Okay, you're moving towards something in which you're going to need the information that was given to you during this spiritual journey. There's a specific astral traveling to the ethers. I'm hearing all these, like there's light beings that you met. There's one in particular that may even have had 2 horns representing power. Spirit is saying, no, it ain't the devil. I don't know, maybe. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. No, it ain't. Yeah, you went to the depth. The moon card is showing up here. You went to the depth. You went somewhere that required a deep dive within, and there were some meetups during this travel. Okay, there were some meetups during this travel, and for many of you, I'm hearing you uncovered your wolf pack. You uncovered your connection to wolves. Perhaps you began understanding your connection to wolves in relation to the moon cycles. There's something that was significant that you uncovered within. There's something very significant. And look at, okay. All the energies coming from this card gives like the same auras. This energy of light, this energy of going, traveling, searching. Letting go of what you once knew, what you once thought you knew, and embracing your connection to the ethers, your connection to the elements. Ace of Swords. You receive clarity during this travel. You receive clarity during these travels. This is the Hermit card. You receive clarity. And I'm also hearing that you were given the sword. Look at this. Okay. I'm also hearing that you were given the sword. You were also given the sword that's permitting you to fight your battles at this time. There was something that you were given during your travels, and Spirit is wanting you to connect back to that. I'm also hearing that travel, wherever it was, and again, I'm hearing ethers, astral travel, it gave you clarity, and you received the sword of clarity, the sword of truth. You received something. Ooh, you received your crown. You receive your crown. You receive your crown to be able to speak the truth. You were crowned. And this may be like some sort of like a warrior figure. This may be some sort of figure of royalty, the Queen of Cups. Very intuitive, motherly figure. This travel that took place gave you a lot of clarity. This is speaking to the period of time, confirmation. This is speaking to the period of time when you needed to go within and find yourself, when you needed to understand, overstand what was happening in your life, you went to this place, you traveled to this, you journeyed to this place, the ethers. You journeyed to it, and the Queen of Cups is showing up because this may be an indication of what energy you were in when you traveled. Okay, this may be an indication of this energy of the Queen of Cups, very in tune, very nurturing, motherly, connected to your heart chakra energy, very loving. You went to this space with an energy of love. You had the support and assistance of the planet Venus with you the whole time. In fact, I'm hearing Mama Oshun sent you on this journey. Because you were at the crossroads. You were at the crossroads with a lot of different things happening in your life. You had the tools to fight. You had what you needed in order for you to succeed and find your way, and yet you couldn't see them. You couldn't see them. This is an indication of why you went to the ethers to search for the truth. And the Ace of Swords is an indication that you found your truth. You found your truth when you visited, when you traveled to the ethers. Because, before this, previous to this, you were stuck at a crossroad. You didn't know the power that you possess. Okay. Tell me about the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is an indication of the conflict that was within you, that you went searching to resolve, that you went searching to have peace with. And when you went searching to the ethers, this healing came very fast for you. You began receiving karmic justice. You began receiving karmic justice, and your karmic justice was the divine creating an equilibrium, creating an energy of balance and justice within your life. Because there was a period of time where, because you were at the crossroads, you were missing balance. Okay, Justice card showing up, Temperance card showing up. Yeah, you were missing balance, all right. Okay, it almost seemed like the low vibrational energies that were surrounding you, that surrounded you, it almost seemed like, they were encamped all around you. They were coming from the left, they were coming from the right with an energy of deceit. They came masquerading as, as friends. And they were nothing short of low vibrational is what I'm hearing. Okay. The Moon card. The Moon card is what was buried. So you found something that was buried as well. You found love. You found the energy to love yourself. You found the energy to love yourself. Okay? And have a new beginning. And Spirit is saying that during this visit to the ethers, you were also prepared for what is coming, what's next. This Five of Pentacles is an indication of the energy that perhaps those around you want to put you in. This energy of feeling lack, this energy of, you know, taking from you what is rightfully yours, putting you in a position of poverty, lack mentality. Okay? And the divine is saying that the formation and the information that you received in the ethers is preparing you for what's next. Okay? It's preparing you for any low vibrationals that may send spells of, you know, lack and poverty towards you. It's preparing you for a 10 of cups, which is an energy of happiness and abundance. It's preparing you to use that sword that was given to you. This is why the King of Swords is here. You received the sword of clarity in order for you to fight. Okay? Because your spiritual team knew what was going to be next. They knew that you would need that sword of clarity, that sword of truth. Okay? Because you are a warrior. You are a fighter. You are also a healer. This is the truth. This is the truth of your journey. This is the truth of why you traveled to the ethers, because your spiritual team knew that there were things coming that you would need that sort of truth to battle with. And those who underestimated you have no idea that whatever it is that they prepared before you, that you went to the ethers and you are prepared for anything that comes. In fact, you were given the sword of truth, the sword of clarity to fight, to stand, okay? To be able to withstand. You hold the world in your hand. You've been given the ability to create the world that you want. And again, I'm hearing your travel to the ethers was always preparing you for what is coming next. And what's coming next is whatever it is, your enemies, those masquerading as friends, those that come, you know, pretending to be something that they're not, all of them. And again, them is whatever resonates with you. Your travel to the ethers is preparing you, and it did prepare you for what's next. Okay? Your travel to the ethers prepared you for the unknown. It was all a preparation for what was coming next. Okay? This was all a preparation for what was coming next. Your travel to the ethers was all a preparation for what was coming next. This is the truth that is being eliminated. Eliminated. Okay. That's no coincidence. Well, coincidence. Yes. Things coinciding, coming together. Perhaps the divine is letting you know that there's a spirit of elimination around you. There's something that you have. There's something within you that your enemies are trying to eliminate, trying to take away from you. Yet they don't know that your travel to the ethers prepared you for whatever it is that they've prepared. Whatever they prepared, your spiritual team prepared you when you went to the ethers. Look, I know some of you are going to ask, what's the ethers? You went to the ethers? What is that? Listen, if this message resonates, you're going to know exactly what that is. And you're going to know exactly where that is. Yep. The travel to the ethers, you're going to know exactly what it is. And you're going to know exactly where it is. Again, if this message is for you, you will know exactly where it is and what it is. I am hearing the ethers. That is your preparation. That is where your spiritual team sent you. You were on divine assignment. And whoever it is, 5 of Swords, this is letting them know They have no idea. They don't know that your travel to the ethers kept you when you went soul searching, and is also preparing you for what's next. Deceit, this energy of lack, this energy of, preparing for your downfall, preparing for your, whatever it is, Scorpios, you gonna know what it is that, but it ain't gonna work, because the divine, again, has already prepared you, has already given you the sacred geometry, the sacred math, the formula that you need to uphold you, to keep you moving, They want you stuck. Oh. For many of you, you get to know this is about your inheritance. This energy keeps coming out for y'all so much, Scorpios. This energy of this inheritance keeps coming out for y'all so much. Okay? If you don't believe, start believing. Okay? If you don't believe, start believing. These cards are huge. Okay, let's get this here. If you don't believe, start believing. Okay? If you do not believe, start believing that your spiritual team has prepared you for what's next. Okay? Again, your spiritual team and the travel that you made, some travel that you experienced, is preparing you for anything that they may have thrown your way, or gonna throw your way. Any case, you prepared. Okay. You are prepared. Asheo. All right. They don't know that your preparation is not their preparation. They have no idea. For many of you, you get to know that some of these low vibrational, deceitful energies, seem to think that, you not having a particular type of training because you were not trained in their system, that you wouldn't be prepared for their shit. They underestimated you. They underestimate the power of the divine. They have to if they're coming at you like that. Sources of light and Amuata is who's speaking today. 40 and 12. Number 4 and 3. Stability. This is your stability. Okay? Let's see what Amuata, Sorceress of Light, is saying. Okay? Consider the need to cut cords to negative or unhelpful influences in your life, whether they be habits, people, or forms of entertainment and media that threaten to distort the pure and wise use of your wild spirit and ignited mind. Whilst it's important that you engage with others, the sacred creator within you requires time and space in solitude to process, reflect, contemplate, and create. Only then can you remember who you are and what is important to you, and summon the inner power to act accordingly. In that way, you will not become overly swayed by any lesser force, particularly mainstream consciousness that perpetuates victimizing thought patterns and behaviors. Give yourself a chance for spiritual, psychological, and emotional time out and cleansing so that you can recognize the inner truth of your soul and adhere to it faithfully. The message is clear. Sources of Light is saying, protect your energy. Okay? What you've been given by the divine is a gift. You have a gift that you've been given by the divine, and it is your duty to protect that gift, to protect your energy that is associated with that gift. And what that means is you get to disconnect from any source that is trying to infiltrate and penetrate. Okay, next. Amuata. This is Sage of Higher Knowledge. And Amuata is saying, test all opinions, advice, research, and alleged facts according to your intuition and instinct. Discern that which is helpful and that which is better cast aside, even if just for a time. Seek information and assistance from those who you feel can assist you, and yet place no human advisor above the ultimate divine authority which guides you on how to proceed through a deep inner knowing. There's always new knowledge beyond existing boundaries of thought. We simply need to be open and willing to receive it with patience, discernment, and trust in the greater guiding power. The Oracle of Amwata comes to you with guidance that an answer is coming, an important piece of information. When you are centered in your heart, you will recognize it for what it is and how to proceed. And especially this Oracle right here, the Sage of Higher Knowledge. Many of you, when you travel to the ethers, this is what you went searching for, is the higher knowledge. You went seeking for knowledge beyond this realm, because there were just answers that you needed that you couldn't find here on this plane, on this realm, in this physical 3D space, very limited space. You went and you traveled and you found this information, and what you found, okay, during your travels in your ethers is the spiritual eye to see. You have the eye of the owl. If you notice, there are owls represented in both of these, okay? There are owls represented in both of these. This is confirmation of what Spirit said at the beginning of this reading. You went searching, okay? You went searching in the ethers. And for many of you, if someone asked you what this ethers look like, you'd be able to describe, word for word what you experienced and what you saw. You may have seen this image in a dream, okay? Again, astral traveling is what I'm hearing. In any case, during this travel, you met with various spirit guides. They may have looked like wolves. They may have looked like owls. They may have looked like crows, birds. When you went searching, you met your spirit guides. You met, spirits of light, spirits of higher knowledge, sages. Okay, and this, especially with the Amwata ancestor, this is saying that many of you actually met sages, okay, beings that are old as time, that were able to send you, on your way, that were able to send you back to the 3D with 5D, spiritual eye. Okay? And they're reminding you at this time that they're still here, stronger than ever, waiting for you to call on them. Because your visit to that spiritual realm was for you to stay connected and prepare for what's next. And that is the word of the divine. If this message resonates, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, love, peace, and light.